Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Finding Asheville podcast with Nathan Miller.
Now, I talked to some folks about talking to you, and they wanted to know the backstory, and I do too, about the name Ash Vegas.
Oh, yeah.
So, apparently in the 90s, Ash Vegas was like something that made fun of Asheville because it was not hip.
Exactly.
Was it hip in 2005 to deem it Ash Vegas, or what was the personal decision to label it?
It was still playing off that sort of that irony that even in 2005 things were starting to pick up, but still we were pretty small town, and things were not like they are now, of course. But it was when I was at UNCA, we used that name here and there, and then I give credit to my man Tony Kiss, the beer guy, and longtime entertainment editor at the Citizen Times, who always threw that term around. And so when I first started working with him at the Citizen Times, we'd always joke about Ash Vegas, and I just thought when the blog thing came up, that'd be a cool name for a blog. Yeah. And it's interesting how much of a lightning rod the name is. Yeah. For a couple things. One is, it really breaks down. Younger people totally get where I'm coming from. They're like, that's funny or whatever. I get it. And older people, I won't put any ages on anybody, but just a clear division. Older people are like, why do you call Asheville Ash Vegas? We don't want to make it anything like Las Vegas. Don't say we are that. And I'm not saying we're that. It's an ironic reference. So, and then people always give me a hard time about the spelling. That's the other thing. Because Asheville is A-S-H-E, Ville. And on the blog, I just spell it A-S-H Vegas, because really, Nathan, it boiled down to one simple thing, and that was a personalized license plate can only have 8 characters.
Nice. So that's amazing, because you kept it anonymous, but when you created it, you fully intended at some point that the license plate might come into play. So.
Well, I didn't fully intend, but as I got going, I was like, it'd be fun to get the personalized license plate. Yeah. And so I did that, and I was still anonymous, but I'm driving around with the thing on my license plate.
That's funny.
It was pretty funny. And then as it was starting to get noticed, other people who knew me and knew what I was doing also kept my secret. So it's funny how once you get going, you have to start bringing in more and more people to keep your secret, Yeah.